The early view of ESP tended to view needs analysis as objective and also neutral. However, in ESP course, there are a number of stakeholders that involve. For instance, the students, teachers, governing bodies, sponsorship, and etc. The important point to understand is that each of these stakeholders may have different perspective or perceptions of what the learners need. For example, their views on the students' wants, lacks, and then constraints may not match to the actual communicative situations that students face. And because the differentiation of stakeholders' perspective and also power, they can influence the end game of an ESP course itself. A famous case that illustrates this complexity is Jaso Aguilar's study in 2005 on hotel maids in Hawaii. She found that stakeholders had very different ideas about the maid's English needs. Interestingly, the hotel itself wanted the maids to use English mainly to enhance their hotel's image. On the other hand, the maids itself reportedly that they didn't not actually need much English for their daily tasks, which mostly involve cleaning rooms and communicating with co-workers who often spoke the same language as them. In fact, their actual communicative requirements were quite minimal, basic thing rather than complex conversations, right? This is why Hutchinson and also Waiters back in 1987 drew a distinction between needs and wants. The case of the hotel maids is one of the perfect example. What the hotel wanted was actually different from what the maids actually needed. So when we talk about needs analysis, we should not only ask what do the institutions want, but also what do the learners actually need to succeed. If we keep this balance in mind, ESP courses will not only be effective but also fair, giving the learners their tools that they actually require. Thank you.